but good morning, War First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside back, as I told y'all. Everybody was like, "What are you doing to Brian?" Not a darn thing. He was working.
Yes, I had a lot of work this week,
Yeah.
and we got more work coming up.
Yeah, explain your work week. So he's not going to be on the show tomorrow because he's going to take his mom somewhere.
Yeah, I've got chores to do on Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday I'll be working. So don't get sick.
Yeah.
Don't go to the hospital.
Don't go to the hospital. But
if you want to come see me, I'm going to take really good care of you. And so with the people at River Park Hospital. But and thank you for employing me. I appreciate that. But yes,
exactly.
I work for a living.
Yeah, everybody's got their side gig, as I call it, their side hustle, and and their main gig, right? So with that said, if anybody's like, "Where's he at?" He's at his other job. It happens.
It's funny. I'm a registered nurse. And the nurses for St. Thomas all wear blue, and it's funny when everybody sees me. I wear a surgical cap to keep this monstrosity
Your mane
to look somewhat professional. And they say, "Hey, Brian, what is up, man? You got to start wearing a red hat this time of year when you're all standing out." So, no, but hey, great to be back. Great to talk about what's going on in Warren County. We've had a lot go on since
oh my gosh, we have
since last week. The weekend catch up, which is what Monday is generally, hey, what did you miss? And finding out from you guys what's going on is always a blast. My favorite part is praying for everybody. So I'm looking forward to that.
And with that said, before we forget anything, we got some special in-studio guests today. We have Miss Jenny with the Tennessee Mental Health Group that's going to talk about all that and more and what's coming up with them, and talk probably about Mental Awareness Month as well. And also, too, we're going to type in while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget again. We're also going to talk about, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And my girl Avery from WCTE, her monthly pop-in is also today. So they're going to talk about all the things that you can put your kid in for the month of September and some of the October dates as well. But we want to say a big shout out to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsor. Currently in McMinnville, it is 71 degrees. Today's high is going to be 78. Tonight's low is 61. Partly cloudy conditions are expected around 10 a.m. Wind gusts are going to be up to 13 miles per hour. It's saying today that there is a 50% chance of thunderstorms and showers. And as I look outside on our end in the McMinnville world, it could happen, but I don't think it will.
It'll be isolated.
Yeah.
Everybody who experienced the weather yesterday, it was popping up pockets of rain.
I think it will be the same today. But we're going to take one quick break from our sponsors. And when we get back, we're going to have the lovely Miss Gina coming back to the show, talking to us everything and all things mental. So, literally. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
People of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks at Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
This summer, give your ride the shine it deserves with 5150 Mobile Detail LLC. From cars and trucks to SUVs, RVs, and even semis, we bring our top-notch detailing and pressure washing services right to your home or business for your convenience. Want to learn more? Scan the QR code today, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for awesome updates and specials. Ready to get started? Give us a call at 743-1130 for a quote. 5150 Mobile Detail, where your vehicle shines and convenience is key.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside with
Brian Carr.
And we have our special in-studio guest, Miss Gina, gracing us once again. How are you?
I am well.
Great. And tell everybody who you are with, first and foremost.
My name is Jennifer King, and I work with the Tennessee Mental Health Consumers Association.
Yeah, I always make her say it because that's a lot. I just say the Tennessee Mental Health.
Yeah, it is a lot.
It is. But, she's been on our show before, with, mental illness, drug addictions, things like that. And, everybody has a story. And I know that, I can't remember if it was this month or last month, that is Mental Health Awareness Month, right?
This month is Mental Health Awareness
Okay.
Month. Last month was International Overdose Awareness.
That's what it was. I could not remember. Yeah. And they had an amazing, if you missed it, visual at the fountain where they lit the candles and everything. We couldn't be there, but Ryan J. Moore, I saw all the photos he posted, and they looked like it was a phenomenal tournament for you guys.
Yeah, that was the Warren County Prevention Coalition.
Okay.
That was involved with that.
That's awesome. So again, just to, if anybody doesn't know who Miss Jenny is, can you tell us your story?
Yes. So, as I said, my name's Jenny King. I am a person who lives with anxiety, PTSD, from a lot of childhood trauma. I also live with substance use disorder, so I have kind of co-occurring things going on. I always start my story from the beginning. So when I was 16, I was in high school. I was doing well, went to my junior prom, and 2 weeks later, it fell apart. I was so lost in my addiction that I quit school and was just out kind of being really, really wild. And then the time I was 18, I had already been in 2 mental institutions and 2 drug rehabs.
Wow.
And that did not work for me. I would go on to getting married and having a child, but it's hard to be a parent when you're lost in addiction or when you're struggling with your mental health. And I didn't have a lot of really good supports. So it ended up when I was 32, I was sitting in a jail cell, found out I was pregnant, was told I was going to miscarry. And that was the first time that I ever really stopped and thought about, where am I? What am I doing? And now here is this another little individual involved in, thinking I was going to lose the baby while incarcerated.
Yeah.
I totally surrendered in that jail cell, that I was powerless to this and that I needed help. So when I got out, they tell you to change your people, places, and things because you can't get well in the same places you play. So I moved 80 miles in a different direction.
Wow.
Met some great people, Chad and Pepper Grubbs. They own pots processing. They gave me a job. And watching them, I didn't know what they had, and I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I wanted that life. I wanted to be able to pay my bills and, be productive and belong in a sense of belonging. And that's what that job gave me, was a sense of belonging. And they taught me how to be a good employee. I knew that I had to get up on time and get there on time and, work hard all day. I got involved with a local church there, Normandy Baptist Church, and them little ladies there just surrounded me with so much love that I was able to kind of start healing from my trauma. One of the things that I learned I had to do was to forgive people who had hurt me intentionally and unintentionally and not carry that around because it was eating me. It was eating my soul. And the forgiveness really wasn't for them. It was for me so I could get better. I started working on some things, working on myself, because sometimes you don't want to admit it, but sometimes you are the problem.
Yeah.
And recognizing that a lot of the times it was me, it was my actions and my behaviors, learning that each of those actions and behaviors had an equal a consequence. So since then, I ended up moving back to Spencer, my hometown. Went to work in a restaurant, the Cable Mountain Trading Post. I managed it for 10 years. That was a hard job. It taught me a lot about how to interact with people. But during that time, I knew that I wanted something more, that I loved the restaurant work, but it wasn't my purpose. And so I enrolled at Montvale State Community College. I graduated there in 2022. I transferred to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, graduated there in 2024. Went to work for the Tennessee Mental Health Consumers Association in that July. And since I've been here, I became a certified peer recovery specialist. So peer services is an important part of any kind of treatment for mental health or substance use, because you're working and sharing your story and your life experience, and then you walk alongside people. You're not giving them advice or telling them you need to do this. You're saying, hey, this is what I've tried. What do you think might work for you? Let's talk about that. Let's explore those feelings and stuff. Helping people to sit with their feelings. Sometimes that's a hard thing. You don't want to sit with the bad stuff, but you have to at some point, or you stay sick.
That's true. It'll eat at you.
Yeah, it eats at you. So learning to do that and walking alongside people, this is probably the most rewarding job I've ever had in my life. Working with
such
people.
a full circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
How crazy, I always go back to this, how crazy it's like something that was a trauma experience for you, and you make a full circle helping people in the same situation.
Yeah. And that's so important, peer support people. We go out there every day to just walk alongside people, to share just a small piece of their journey, and to show them, hey, if I can do it, you can too, because I'm just like you. I'm also enrolled at Vanderbilt Law. I'll graduate next May with
Look
a master's
at you,
degree.
Timmy.
Yeah, with a master's degree in legal studies.
Good job for you.
This, like I said, I had to find my purpose, and then this is my purpose. One of the things that was really instrumental in me getting well was work. I needed something to do. Yes, all the time needed something to do.
I'm the same way.
And so at my company, at the Tennessee Mental Health Consumers Association, we have a program. It's individual placement and support. It's recovery through employment.
Wow.
We have found that 60% of people with serious mental illness want to work, but only 15% are employed. Our IPS program really tries to bridge that gap. So when we meet with people, we really get to know them. We talk about, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What do you not like to do? If you had a job that you quit after a couple of weeks, what about that didn't you like?
Yeah.
And so then we focus that in on a job that would really
work for them.
And then our employment specialists go out into the community. We don't have jobs ready already. We actually job develop that. Our employment specialists come out. They sit down with business owners and managers, and they talk to them, get to know about that business. And then at some point we say, hey, I have this person that has all these strengths, because we're very much strengths-based.
The buffer.
Yes.
I call that the buffer.
Yes. So we're the buffer. Hopefully they get an interview. We can also help them with resumes. We can help them with interview skills. I mean, we do whatever. And then once they're employed, we just don't say, okay, you've got the job, now go do it. No, we're right there.
You follow through, and you're along the process in case because things do happen.
Yes, absolutely. So we want to offer them supports. And sometimes it's just like on Monday morning, hey, you're a rock star. You're going to be great this week.
Yeah.
And then other times it's maybe you need an accommodation. Maybe you take a medication that makes you really, really sleepy first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
But you would do better if you could come in at 10 o'clock.
Right.
Then we go back to that employer and say, hey, could we get this accommodation?
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
And, and I know we've been talking about employment, and the mental health is a huge part in just everyday life for everybody.
Yeah.
And I do feel like, when people are like, well, so-and-so don't want to get a job, whether they're homeless or whatever the case may be, I feel like mental health is a huge part in how we live our everyday life.
It is. And so just to give an example, so say that I'm homeless.
Yeah.
And I go to try to find employment. Okay, where am I supposed to take a bath? Where am I supposed to wash my clothes? How am I supposed to get there? What transportation am I using? So where am I sleeping tonight? Where am I going to get something to eat for the day? So there are a lot of barriers. It's just not simply go get a job.
Yeah.
you know, especially if you're homeless, especially if you live with mental health diagnosis or substance use disorder.
Yeah.
People think you can just get over it. And it's really not that simple.
Not for everybody.
Not for everybody. And in truth, we're all just one paycheck away from sleeping in a tent.
True that. Did you have something you
Oh,
want to say?
with mental health being such a big hot button issue right now, and there's such a stigma about it,
Yes.
you're able to find employers that can work around these kind of things. And now you were talking about you got to have a support system.
Yes.
I mean, everybody, no man is an island. Everybody has to have other people. So getting that started, what is the best way to get involved in a program like this?
So we're pretty easy. You can be self-referred. So I have some numbers to share. So for the McMinnville IPS, we serve Warren, DeKalb, White, Cannon, Van Buren, and Grundy. Miss Maggie Hodges is the team lead for that, and her number is 615-571-4145. We also have a brand new Cookville IPS team. Miss Liz Callahan is the team lead for that. She'll be serving Putnam, Cumberland, Overton, Jackson, and Smith.
Okay.
And her number is 615-981-4537. And then we have a Columbia IPS team. So they serve Coffee, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray. And the
Wow.
team lead for that is Miss Rebecca Mead. And her number is 615-927-3674. And then if you just want to ask general questions or things like that, you can always contact our director, Jordan Young, and his number is 615-920-2349. So the Tennessee IPS program, and this is all the different IPS programs, have served 1,611 individuals statewide in fiscal year 2024 with a successful employment rate of 46%.
That's great.
Tennessee is actually a member of the International IPS Learning Collaborative. Our TMHCA team supported 175 individuals working toward employment and education for 2025 with an average wage of $13 an hour.
Wow.
So it's not just employment. If we have an individual that says, hey, I want to go to school, we're going to find you a way to go to school.
All right.
We have several members that are enrolled in college right now. We give them follow-on supports. We help them with their FAFSA.
The Tennessee Reconnect.
Yes. Yes, we help with FAFSA. We go to the school with them so they can get a really informed knowledge of what they're applying for. We ask for their accommodations or IEP help for them, and then we offer the same kind of follow-on supports. We have a young lady that sometimes needs tutoring in math. Y'all, I am not a math person. I have to call a friend.
Listen, when my son had issues or my niece had issues, I just Googled it and it broke it down.
Yes.
And you know, there's pros and cons to AI, guys. I know that. But let me tell you, AI can help you break that math question down now.
Yes.
I just want everybody to know.
And we don't believe that your mental illness or your substance use disorder blocks you from being able to do anything. We believe that you can do anything that you set your mind to.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
You
But
know,
you need the right support.
Yeah, you need the right tools and the right people. Like you said, when you got out of your situation, you had to, what did they tell you? You needed to different person, place, and thing or something?
Different people, places, and things, because you can't get well in the same playground you were in.
No, you cannot. I love that. But again, is there anything we haven't mentioned you want to say before we go to break?
Yes, I do want to say that we are zero exclusion, so it doesn't matter where you're at. So if you're in, once you get out of jail, it doesn't matter if you have charges. It doesn't matter your diagnosis. It just doesn't matter because we're zero exclusion.
And then, yeah, Shirley's right. She said people really don't understand until they have a family member or a friend that has mental illness that just doesn't, or they just don't understand. And, you know, and this might be something good to tag team with Terry Bell and Randy England when they do the, I don't know what the house is going to be called yet, but once they get the health department fixed, you know, they're going to use that as I don't want to call it a halfway house because I don't like that word, but they're going to create that as a transition homing for folks. And I think that'd be great for you guys to maybe work together.
Yeah.
It's always the transition because, you know, people say like you say, with drug addictions or any type of addictions, spending money is an addiction, y'all. Trust me, I have a problem with that a lot sometimes. But you know, having this program, having you guys here in town, I think is very beneficial to the solution. Don't want to create problems. We want to fix them.
Yes, absolutely.
I love it. I love seeing and hearing this and the compassion I hear in her voice as she's explaining. Oh, that's Miss Tina from Our Coffee. Shout out to her. But again, you're always welcome to come anytime. I don't tell Jordan I'm sorry when he called. Probably 10 other people called when that happened. But y'all just keep bugging me until I call you back. Guys, we're going to take another quick break from our sponsor, but when we get back, we're going to have Miss Avery with WCTE chiming back in with us and telling us everything and all things kids can get involved in this September month. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
Reddick Brown Ford, we're all about serving our Ford and Lincoln family. Enjoy our unbeatable oil change specials. Just $34.95 up to 6 quarts for synthetic blends and $119.95 up to 13 quarts for diesels. No appointment necessary. Plus, we offer convenient pickup and delivery services for everything from oil change to rapid repairs. Need battery replacements or wipers? We've got you covered with our mobile service.
Jonathan Beavers. I'm the new sales manager here at Reddick Brown Ford on Highway 55. I'm born and raised here my whole life. I'm very supportive and dedicated with over 10 years of automotive experience. Check out our expanding pre-owned inventory on our website or come drive by, and we'd also be happy to appraise your vehicle.
To check out our new service department. We have 2 new advisors, 1 new parts counter staff, and some fresh faces on our pickup and delivery team. We're excited to offer you even better service with our expanded team. Join the Reddick Brown Ford family today. Call or text us at 931-668-2177. Experience transparency and carefree service like never before. Your satisfaction is our priority. We want to be your number 1 local go-to dealership.
Hello, welcome back. We're First 9 through 1. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside with
Brian Carr.
And we have another special in-studio guest. I'm going to bring her on in. Miss Avery with WCTE PBS.
Good morning.
Good morning. Pretty smile today, as always. But what is going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, where do I begin? Where do I begin with this? We've had a long 3-day weekend, so we're trying to figure out our ups and downs, but we are excited about the Stations of Imagination this Saturday, which is on the square. It is in Cookeville, but it's on the square and it's free. We're going to have Lila in the Loop. So for those people that have young children watching PBS Kids, Lila in the Loop will be here. And you can have your picture taken with Lila and meet Lila. Plus, we have probably around 20 to 25 booths with free family activities, fun. So it's all day Saturday, 10 to 5.
All right. I love that. And this is a free event. And where in Cookeville is it going to be at again?
We're on the square. They'll close down the square. It's part of the Fall Fun Fest, if people are familiar with that.
Okay. Like on Street Fair, like we have here. I gotcha.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yep.
And then what else do you got going on?
Yeah. Well, we have a fun afternoon tea party that's happening in Rugby on September the 13th. And that is a ticketed event, but it's a fundraiser. 100% of the proceeds will be coming back to WCTE, which for those people that may be listening and they're like, who's WCTE? We're the PBS member station that serves the Upper Cumberland. And WCTE and Create and World and PBS Kids is some of the channels they may get over the air if you do an antenna. Cable carriers may be a little different, but the afternoon tea is, like I mentioned, it's going to be in Rugby, and they'll have it'll be a true English tea where we're encouraging people to dress up in their favorite afternoon, whatever they think that might be their afternoon tea attire in a traditional English village in Rugby.
I love that. That's like right up my alley. But that day, me and my little girl, we like doing fake tea parties, of course. If you have a little girl, that's one of the many things we do.
Of course.
But getting dressed up and wearing now they have the traditional tea gloves, but we just have regular, I just tell her it's her winter gloves, her mittens at this point. Right. But, if you've ever watched any type of, Downton Abbey, any of those.
Oh, yes.
I mean, there is, thank you. That's why I wanted you to wear your hat. It kind of reminded me of the guy that drives the car, though. No, but yeah, I just think these are great opportunities for families to bring out their loved ones. And, families these days are saying, and, and Avery can back me up on this, that there's not enough family resources or things out there for in the community that they don't know where to go. But again, there's so many resources that they can get just coming to this one event like this Saturday, for example.
Yeah, the station. And it is just it's a lot of fun. It's a multi-generational event, and what I mean by that is people that brought their children are now bringing their grandchildren, and it really, you can come for an hour, you can come for 3 hours.
Right.
And there's just a variety of activities that you can do. Like right there, you see some children making those little finger puppets. That's out of Play-Doh. And there's beads and bubbles and, paint a rock. I mean, there's just the list goes on and on. And but what really try to encourage with that is just families.
Join WCTE PBS for our afternoon tea event on.
Yeah, that's our tea event. Yep.
Yeah.
You can see
Wow.
right there's some pictures from previous teas that they hosted. And it's just going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be a little more fall-like by September 13th, and rugby's up in the mountains. So I really feel like the atmosphere, that autumn kind of fall is going to be starting, and it's just going to be, I feel like it'll be a lot of fun for our family, for just individuals, church groups, women's groups. It's not just for women either. Like we've encouraged both husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, or whatever, male, female, whichever, to consider coming out. And right there, you're looking at some of that's our haunted half that we have October the 25th. And we have around 500 runners, and we do a 5K now because not everybody's interested in running 13.1 miles.
Absolutely not, Avery. But thank you for finally introducing that. That's great.
So you can run the 5K or walk the 5K. You have 3 hours to do it, and it's really, again, it's kind of fun. And we have a costume contest, and it's just another great way. And we've been doing that fundraiser for probably nearly 15 years, and it's really good. And then right here, you've got the Craft Beer Festival, which is Blues and Brews, and it's on the same day. So it starts at noon. The haunted half is in the morning. So we just say, come on and do both. A lot of people will do, walk in the morning and drink beer in the afternoon, but it's at Trackside this year, which is in the food court area or the food truck area and kind of the west side of downtown Cookeville.
I just think it's great. Y'all have so many events going on each and every month. Now, if there's, one things I want to retap on that we talked about last time is, the funding. The funding has been cut, and you said, was it a $1 million that y'all lost? Was that right?
Correct. Right. So
and so all these fundraisers are going to help you sustain. Is that the word to use? Yeah. For this year at least, I'm assuming. But if some people cannot come to this event, or, whether it's the two events happening this week or the ones in October, how can they make donations?
Right. Yes. And that's a great point. So a lot of times we have a strong membership base, and we are working on growing our membership base. Yeah. And they can go to the website at wct.org and go to membership or support, and then click on membership. And for $60 a year, or as simple as $5 a month, they can be a sustainer member, and that gets them Passport, which is on-demand extended content. Okay, I said that. Content.
Okay.
I think there we are. We're an extended Passport. Let me start over. Passport is an extended library of content on demand, and you also get early releases with that.
Okay.
So people that may enjoy things like All Creatures Great and Small, or Call of the Midwife, or I don't know. There's lots out there.
Got a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot, especially in the dramas. Families or people, they want to sit down and maybe binge watch it, or they want to watch ahead. And when they have access to Passport, it gives them some of that access, that early release access. And so people really enjoy that. But so many people just watch now when they want to watch. And so Passport gives them some of that flexibility that they're looking for. Plus, it supports WCTE and the work that we're doing here locally. So it's really a win-win.
Yeah.
So we're encouraging people to become members at that, that $60 a year or $5 a month.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at
No,
all.
no.
Is there anything else I haven't asked you before I have to let you go?
Well, just thank you for having us on and letting us continue to bring awareness about the work that we're doing. WCTE is more than television. We talk about that a lot, but we're local content. And we're also boots on the ground. We're in our communities. We're part of the Empower Upper Cumberland project, helping families out of poverty. And we just got word that our funding for I Wish You Were Here, which is a series where we go around the Upper Cumberland and bring local stories. That's going to be renewed for a 4th season. So we're really excited about that. Yep, we just got that word last week. And so you'll start seeing some new episodes of that later in the fall, probably maybe November. And so we're excited about that. And, just doing some really great work. And we just are so appreciative of those people that support WCT and make sure that, they become members and they're strong advocates of ours. So we just can't do it without them.
Well, if you need ever a good storyteller, this is the man. Come on, show her.
I don't know.
I see a show.
I mean, if he doesn't look familiar, doesn't, yeah. He's really good with children.
I was going to say, he looks kind of familiar.
Yeah. My daughter calls him Ho-Ho, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. We are always looking for good stories, so keep us in mind.
And Dr. Atticus.
Oh, yeah. Halloween.
His Halloween story. The Halloween specialist.
Oh,
over here,
really?
yeah.
That's fun.
Y'all got to talk.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a good time. But we always enjoy. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I said you should hook us up.
Yes, I'll give him your number.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But we are going to let Avery go and take another quick break from our sponsors. We're always so appreciative of having Avery from WCTE and PBS representing because they are a part of the Warren County community. And, every dollar counts. And I've said this a million times to all our nonprofits that are out there. If there's 40,000 people that live in our community, if everybody donated $1 each, if we had only 40 nonprofits, right? $40 a month and $1 each went to those nonprofits. That could be like $40K a month, And I just think about stuff like that. If you could just donate $1, 4 quarters, something, it could really make a difference. It really could. But
it really,
Avery, it's been a blessing to have you on the show again. Take care. I hope your big events your 2 events go big this week.
Yes.
And again, if you want any more details on that, y'all can always message WCTE, go to their Facebook page like we showed you. You're welcome to go to our page. You're also welcome to call me at 931-369-3050 and I'll shoot you the link so it's a lot easier for those that are not computer savvy, because that does happen.
Well, I think we need to go to Cookville someday and do the show from there and have her on right there live and
there you go.
In their territory.
Yeah.
We can
do
it.
Avery's office.
There you go. All
right.
Take care, y'all. Have a good week.
You too. See you later, Avery. Guys, remember, keep it first.
Located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy's specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Festival. And they do a run.
Like
and then,
that?
yeah.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside my co-host.
You've got Beauty and you've got the Beast Brian Carr.
The beard. I thought it was Beauty and the Beard.
Beauty and the Beard. Well,
Yeah.
you know, there's the Beauty and the Beard salon here.
There is.
Uh,
Shout out to her.
Luke and Sharp Music.
Mm-hmm. And let me remove this right quick before I go back to it. So real quickly, I wanted to share this. Tina from Our Coffee, excuse me, guys. She is introducing something new. Somebody asked her about it, so she done it. So it's official. Starting today, the bucket cups dropped at Our Coffee, and she actually posted. There's Miss Tina right there with the little bucket.
I love it.
She's got a little bucket and a big bucket. So if you guys want, to try it, please do so. You can have your little complimentary bucket cup. And of course, like I said, it comes in the 16 ounce and what was it, the 24 ounce? Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Right there, yeah, 24 ounces. So you could see a little bit of a difference. But I mean, those are neat. I thought when she showed me those last week, and I just want you guys also to know that Miss Tina is now officially, let me just say, I found the Witch's Brew. I know a lot of people in this town did not know where to go to find Witch's Brew. I haven't found it in McMinnville. I just want y'all to know, I went to Indiana over the weekend, couldn't find it there. And I was up there anyways for family. And then when I was in West Virginia with my other cousins, it was there, but I didn't know it was on such a, a high commodity at the time. But then when I asked my cousin Madeline to go back and look, they're already gone. Like the whole display that they made, this pretty display, gone. So I will tell you, I did go to Lebanon when we were coming back through at a Target, and they had it. So again, if you are in dire need of that caramel apple energy drink, which is so good, so good. Lebanon is the only place I've figured out so far. Sorry. But no, with that said, we've had so many special guests on today. We had, of course, Jeannie and them, which are still outside chit-chatting in the back. But one thing Jeannie was telling us off air was how, if you, I don't know, want to say commit a crime, but if you get in the system, how did she say it? Like she just got her voter.
Rights, you
get
away, so.
certain rights get taken away, which meaning is you're voting. Yeah. And so she just let us know before she went outside that she just got her voter, like she gets to vote again.
And why we brought this up is they actually at the Tennessee Mental Health, they actually had a booth last year for signing people up to vote, and they want to make sure that everybody has the rights. And speaking on that, the election commission here in Warren County,
Yep.
the Democratic Party of Warren County, the Warren County Republicans are all getting together on September 16th and we're going to host a voter drive right there on Chancery Street in front of
We
the
might
WDG.
just go down there and be live.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Mhm.
And they'll be serving hot dogs and snacks and things like that. And the whole idea is just get everybody registered to vote. I mean, we've got about 24,000 folks here in Warren County that are registered to vote. And I think we had maybe 17 or 18,000 that voted in the last big election.
Yeah.
So we want to increase those numbers. We got about 40,000 folks here. Now, children, minors, they're not applicable for
Obviously,
this,
yeah.
but still, we want to get as many people in the polls as possible because this is a great country. We want everybody to
It
have
is.
the same liberties, and you don't really appreciate them a lot of times until you lose them.
That's
like Miss Jenny.
And in talking about voting too, Ryan, is one thing. The kids that are turning 18, even if your birthday's in October, November, or whatever, there is a cutoff to register. And if your birthday happens right, before the cutoff, they say if you're 17, you can register, and then once your birthday happens, you can vote. But you can't vote if you don't register. So whether you register on your phone, whether you register at the event that the Republican and Democratic Party is hosting on the 16th, or go to Susie Davenport and them at the election office and fill out a form there. There's several ways that you can get this done. What I did, I've already was a registered voter, but when I found it's a Go Vote 10 app, you can do it on there as well. It takes you directly to the website. See, there you go.
Yeah, it's a real user-friendly application.
100%.
You can search by address. You can do everything, but even get election results. But yeah.
And it also notifies you once you download the app. It also notifies you when the the polls are open. It lets you know it's like percentages of how the vote's going. It lets you know a lot of really information around this time where you don't have to sit around. And of course, there is the number. Oh, there it goes. Is the number for us, Miss Susie Davenport, located at 201 Locust Street. Phone number, everything. We've had her on the show. Starting in October, we're actually going to do a thing called Super Tuesdays, where we're going to have somebody either pre-record or somebody that is running or rerunning, and come on the show and just ask them a couple of questions, because it's a principles over popularity. It's like I said, if I ran, you really need to look at me and think, okay, can Kelly Slaughter do the job? Does Kelly Slaughter have my values? Does Kelly Slaughter have the education to be doing this? Or is she just doing this just because, you have got to do that research. We're here to put people on this pedestal so you can ask those questions. But at the end of the day, you've got to do your research. Somebody the other day was telling me, did you hear, and I won't say what the subject was about, but it was like this, and that, right? And they said they saw it on a certain channel. And I'm like, well, did you look it up? Did you look what the other people are saying, the other stations? And she was like, no. And so, you know what I did? I looked at the other ones and I debugged the thing she sent me, because you got to do that due diligence for yourself at the end of the day. And what is this that you pulled up?
Okay,
These
so
are key dates.
Yeah, key dates. So there aren't any real elections until these coming up. And the big one is the state and county primaries, which will be May 5th, 2026. And we already seen from the Republicans in particular, they got Marsha Blackburn and John Rose and another person that's involved. Blackburn and Rose are the front runners in this. But this is going to be, the different parties are planning on having their primaries. So people voting in these primaries, because those will be the people that go to the general elections later. And this is the primary and general election, August 6, 2026. So if people are deciding, hey, they want to run, or if they want to find out, and this year we're going to have a lot of stuff that we're involved with, setting up debates, asking questions.
Setting up debates, asking questions. We're going to be at the detention center maybe once or twice, I think, at this point. We were asked to do something. So again, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you guys to come and check out the events. You know, and also too, going to all these festivals like the fairs coming up. You're probably going to see a lot of people with those, I call them the political fans, where they're like, you know, vote for, but you know, whatever. So come to the fair, talk to the representatives that show up, go to the town halls. I know that Janice Boland is not doing any more town halls, but I don't know. And I know like last week, John Rose had a thing. But you can go to their Facebook pages and their websites to find out where they're going to be next, right? Because you got to think they have a lot of ground to cover, and McMinnville's just one of many places, or the Warren County community is just one of many for them to cover. So, and then the other thing is, if you can't go to them, why don't you know, there's nothing wrong with an email or write them a letter or call, you know, because that's one thing I do like about, you know, our state, federal, and local folks. When I've made a call and left a voicemail, they do call back. It does take a little bit, but if you email, that's a little bit quicker. And then sometimes going to them directly is just a lot easier, you know, when they're at the meetings they have here. So again, if you guys have, I'll say this now, if you guys have any questions about certain candidates, please email us at news tips. And I'm already going to say this wrong, so I'm going to make sure I go to it right. We have a new email for any questions, concerns, any happenings or shenanigans going on in the Warren County community.
Junior asked the question, does Paul Sherrill do town halls? I don't think he has anything like that.
Now he comes to the Republican Party meetings sometimes.
To the meetings sometimes, and just about any event that's like a major event.
Yeah, he'll be at the fair. That's
a
given.
He'll be at the fair. I don't know what nights he's going to be there, but I'll try to find out and let you know.
Yeah.
And then you can always get, you know, rub elbows with him, ask him face to face. But I like having these town hall forums and stuff where people can ask questions, or we want to know what your questions are.
Yeah.
So we're going to be posting questions and let you guys take votes and see what they say, because we're excited to have this platform to be able to ask these potential elected officials or our incumbents, hey, where do you stand on this issue? Where do you see the future? I thought it was really neat when we got to go to the breakfast that they hosted, that the chamber hosted, and hear the county executive, the city mayor, and then Janice and Paul both speak about, Senator Bowling and Representative Sherrill speak about the future and what's going on in the state of Tennessee right now.
Chamber breakfast is always a good time, and then the town halls are great when you can get them. And you know, if you know of any, whether it's Democrat or Republican ones that are going on, please let us know. Right now, I think we're just down to the meetings.
Well, let me tell you, Kelly, I haven't been in contact with Kelly as much, because when you work nights,
it throws off the schedule.
But I was contacted by Mr. Joseph Moore, the head of the Democratic Party, and we're gonna pray for him because he's had some issues here lately. But we're gonna everybody's getting sick. And speaking of getting sick, flu's going around already. So you need to go to see our good friend Mr. Stacy Hazelwood over at Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy and get your flu shot now, because it is making its way. People have the funk and crud, and we really want to make sure that we talked about that. But yes, we're going to, and speaking of that, if you have any prayer requests, please let us know. There's a lot of people that need prayers here. The young lady who was attacked by the dog, we need to keep her. Need to keep her
here.
Yeah.
I did not know about this.
3 or 4 year old child. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but
good Lord, where did I be? Well, I was in Indiana, so I'm been out of the loop. My apologies.
But there's a lot of things that we want to keep you abreast of. But no, they're going to be having a fundraiser of some kind. So we'd love to let folks know about that. Also, the fair is going to reign supreme,
Mm-hmm.
and you better get your scarecrows ready, because I know all the mountain folks that got scarecrows going. And speaking of fall, if you're needing stuff to go around your scarecrow, like apples or pumpkins or different,
Yes, that's a good segue. Randall Walker Farms. If you didn't see the video that we posted, which I'm going to share this again. My little boy and us, we went to the nursery this morning. Yeah, I know that's going to be Miss Tina for a minute. That's all right. That's all right. But we have pumpkins at Randall Walker Farms now. They also have, and as you can see, there's walkie-talkie. And there you go. So there's walk. Where'd it go? It's just taking its sweet time. Hold on. It's there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
Well, move that. There we go.
There.
So Walker's walking through all the pumpkins this morning. We got corn stalks. We got it's not hay bales. It's called something else. Straw. Yes. There's going to be straw, corn stalk.
Are those gourds?
There's gourds. There's little pumpkins. There's big pumpkins. We got anything and everything right now. How about my balls? Yeah, we'll talk.
Yes, we got to talk about that.
But if you want a pumpkin or an apple, make sure you go to Randall Walker Farms. They're the only ones I know that's got them out right now, besides Walmart. But let me tell you, Walmart ain't going to be lasting long as these ones. And my mom's got all the tricks. We got stackable pumpkins, carving pumpkins, you name it, we got it. I mean, there's the stackables right there that my mom does.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to keep your pumpkins nice and last long, you, once you clean it, there's two ways of doing it. Either don't clean it or do clean it. We clean ours and then on the outside, and then we put Vaseline.
Vaseline.
That's a trick. If anybody also has another trick they want to share, they can. The other thing is not washing it and putting Vaseline on top of that, because there's something that it's just like with eggs and stuff that once you take the dirt or the bacteria or that protective coat off, then you've let it come in. Do not clean it with Clorox bleach. I think somebody said that one
What
time.
are the hours for Randall Walker Farms?
So they're open from 7 a.m. in the morning because there was already 4 people out there getting pumpkins. That's why we had to go around. There was people like right here. They're like, "Don't video me." I'm like, "Not to worry, Brittany. I won't video you, but I will mention it." And then, yeah, but I won't say your last name. There's several Brittany's in this town. But they're open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then Saturday they're open from 7 to 12, and we're closed on Sundays. So plenty of options: pumpkins, corn stalks, straw, gourds, you name it, they have it, and we have plenty of it.
That's
plenty.
great.
So,
I'm so excited this time of year. I'm excited the fair's coming. I'm excited for Halloween. I'm excited for pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice and everything nice
That's
mixed with a little bit of college football.
Yes.
So I didn't get to watch it. So I feel like Junior needs to call in, or whoever. I didn't get to watch the game.
Listen, okay, another reason. So I get home 7:30 in the morning. Don't eat anything. I'm on this fast, and I think I'm going to go to sleep. I've got to wake up.
Yes.
For 11 o'clock, because that was game time kickoff for the Vols against the University of Syracuse.
Okay.
And they're an ACC team, and they were playing in the Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic, which is down in Atlanta in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. And it's an electric atmosphere. It's big, exciting. But we have a lot of unknowns for the University of Tennessee, because we were in a big controversy over the summertime with our 5-star starting quarterback going into his junior season up and leaving over NIL money. And so there was a big debate about this.
Yeah.
And the coach, we're treading into new territories, new waters. So one of the things that was exciting about this is what kind of quarterback are we going to get in return? And really, what was interesting is that the quarterback that we got was where Nico Iamaleava, or whatever his name is. Nico who? That's right.
Nico who?
Nico who? He wound up going to UCLA. He's a California kid. He's from California. But this kid named Joey Aguilar comes over to Tennessee. So it's almost like a swap.
Yeah.
And he's got some experience. He played for Appalachian State. He's a kid that actually wound up going to junior college and playing, and then going to App State, and then going out to UCLA. And now he comes out here, and he did everything we expected and more. I mean, he did not turn the ball over really. I think there was one turnover, but we got it right back on the next play and did a scoop and score. So the defense
that's right. Yeah, making his debut. See, I pulled this up. So he threw 247 yards, 3 touchdowns. He completed 16 out of his 28 pass attempts, and did not throw an interception.
0 interceptions.
He also contributed 34 rushing yards on 6 carries. And again, the Tennessee, which is number 24, played against Syracuse, which is what number is Syracuse? Do you know?
Syracuse wasn't ranked. They're a better
that's what I was
team.
wondering.
They placed pretty high in the ACC last year. They had some really good wins. They're not the best team in the ACC, but the SEC really represented well this weekend. Out of the 16 teams, 14 won.
Yeah.
The 2 that didn't was the University of Alabama. What? You let Florida
Roll Tide
State
say what?
You let Florida State run all over you? Now,
what?
I get it. They got
what happened to that coach? It's a new coach. Okay.
Let's see. Well, he was
what?
there last year too, and quarterback did great. Now he just needs to get the high passes under control. Yes, he did throw a few passes that were high, and then some of our receivers dropped 17. Braylon going across the middle, he got hit right in the numbers. So those numbers could have been a little higher, but no,
They still did great. That Braylon Staley, is it Staley? How you say his name?
Yeah.
Caught a 73-yard touchdown pass from the QB.
It was a bomb. It was beautiful.
Star Thomas had a touchdown reception and also led the Vols in rushing with 92 yards on 12 carries. Deshaun Bishop added 82 yards and a touchdown on 11 carries. Peyton Lewis had a rushing touchdown and 38 yards. I mean, again, 45-26 is not a bad pill to swallow.
No, and we let them. We played a lot of guys, and this is their first college game that they played, especially on defense. And there were a lot of injuries. I felt like I was watching the Warren County game again with so many injuries that we had. But no, these guys came out fired up. And another team that lost, the only other team that lost other than Alabama was the University of Texas. And they were ranked the number 1 team in the nation. They had to go on the road to play the number 3 team and defending champions, the Ohio State University.
Oh, wow.
And it was a really good game. That was going on at the same time the Tennessee game was. So there probably wasn't as much national fanfare directed to the Tennessee game. But, hey, we went out there. We got done what needed to be done. Let's see. Fast tempo, offensive back. Yes, and a quarterback that can scramble out of the pocket. He had some really good runs. So we were excited about that.
Yeah.
We got a short
quarterback that's kind of all the way around, not just throwing and passing. It's also running, thinking on his toes. And again, I would say Nico who at this point, and I can't wait to see the shirts for the next game that comes up for the Vols. Because you think about it, be like, Nico who? No.
Well,
so, how you say it's Aguilar?
Aguilar.
Aguilar, I already closed it out.
So one of the cool things, I say cool. One of the things such as life is that Joey comes from UCLA. Nico goes to UCLA. Well, UCLA played this weekend too.
How'd they do, Bob?
They got trounced by Utah.
Oh, I hate that.
So,
should I be sad? No.
But this is the big thing that we can take away from this is that this NIL money is going to cause a schism in college, in the dynamics of college football, because you got young people, and Nico's father was representing him as his agent or advisor or something, and they pushed for more money.
They did.
And it's like, man, you're getting paid a lot. as a college guy to play football, you're one of the top people in the country getting paid. So they wound up going back to California, and it is what it is. But good job for our Vols, and I don't care. I'm glad it's Warren first, and we live in Tennessee, and
it's Vols country, y'all.
Yes, that we are in Vols country. I still like MTSU.
Yeah,
I still like UT.
I like to represent
Chattanooga.
Vanderbilt. I like to represent all our college teams because I think it's no different than our high school and teams and stuff. We want our state to thrive.
Yeah, my University of Memphis Tigers with the Chattanooga. I don't even know. They used to be the Mocs, or I don't know what they're called now.
The Mocs are still in
Are they still the Mocs? Okay, yeah, the Mock. Yeah, I think they went to Mockingbirds or something like that. And guys, you got to tell me what MTSU's mascot is. Is it a Pegasus? Are they the Middle Tennessee State Pegasi? I don't know.
I'm going to find out right quick.
I know they said they're Blue Raiders, but
Isn't that what they are?
well, they're the Blue Raiders. But they, what's this flying horse? I mean, very similar with the University of Alabama and their Crimson Tide.
It's a blue-winged horse named Lightning.
Okay.
And that's all it says.
All right.
It doesn't say Pegasus, but to me, it would be like a Pegasus.
That's what I thought that
But
was.
they call it lightning
Lightning.
because of this Tennessee weather. You either get rain, snow, lightning.
A Mustang. That's what
Ah.
he says it is. Well, whatever it is. I mean,
I'll take your word for it, Chandy.
I'm proud of them. They're in the same boat that my Memphis State Tigers or University of Memphis Tigers are in. The SEC dominates, and so until they get into the SEC, they're not going to be the big
Yeah.
big
I
boy
got
on the
you.
block.
We want to say a quick word from our amazing sponsor before I forget. I love Zach and them at TNZ Rental and Removal. Junk remove. This is our number one go-to for junk removal, trailer rentals, property cleanouts, commercial and or residential. Call Zach and Tyler at 931-743-9079 or 931-224-8593. So again, make sure you check them out.
I
and
gotta
give
do
them a
this.
call.
TNZ. I'm sorry, I had to fuss out there. Like, oh, there it is. Oh, here is mom. What's funny?
It's Tuesday.
Look, we got your mom on here too. So, Chandy.
Okay. Just
How-
come and pop in right quick.
Come on, man. Sit down.
Talk about this Saturday.
Come on, come a little closer.
I'm simply excited.
How you doing, buddy?
Because we haven't, listen, it has been a horrible past 2 weeks. Me and Kaysen, or Brian, have not been able to play catch up at all. At all. So what is going on this Saturday, Kaysen?
So we got the Pioneer Playbook going on.
Yes.
We're gonna have lots of guests. It's gonna be a great time. Going to be at
Smooth
said
Rapids.
Smooth Rapids. I'm very excited to see how it's gonna be with a show next to the water.
Yeah.
Might have to jump in and cool off if it's too hot, But I'm really hoping that the show goes well.
I'm thinking. So we've shot there before.
We have.
And if we have to turn that camera to the side, if anybody wants to make a dare or a bet or something like
Oh, Lord,
that,
here we go.
Yeah, you might have to take a little swim in the water there.
No.
I'd do it.
On a day like today, yeah.
But you gotta get back to school.
I gotta help mom do some other stuff. So today we're just gonna be like,
oh, here she is.
There's your mommy. Oh, there you go. That
My
she's
Hot
made
Wheels.
with her machine.
Yes.
No, but you guys gotta tune in to this Saturday and check out Pioneer Playbook and all the fun stuff and come out because with even the fair's gonna be going on, I know, but this is gonna be at 11 o'clock. It's gonna be quick, come and eat lunch before you get into all the chaos
Yeah.
because it's gonna be crazy.
Really good food. Really good food. I like the place a
So
lot.
tell us about did you get to go to the football game Friday?
I sadly did not.
Aw.
I wasn't
How'd we
feeling
do?
too good.
I think it was 38-3. We got shellacked.
Okay.
But that's okay.
It's fine. It wasn't a home game. We all couldn't be there representing to bring on the vibe.
Well, listen, we've got a lot of hurt players. And that's one of the problems that we're going to face. And we got to get more recruiting over the next few years, because we have a small team as far as like number of folks. So we got to come up with some recruiting ideas. Hey, maybe we can do a top 10 recruiting thing on Saturday's show.
Oh, something fun.
Yeah, like
I love it. And number one, more pizza or something. Make something fun.
Hey, look, pizza makes everything better.
Hawk Soup would always do the top 10 best tips of something, and it would be like a funny joke.
You gotta think what other schools would be doing.
Yes.
Hello, man. We can come up with something. Look, you young people are so creative.
Mm-hmm.
You come up with something, but now I'm thinking about food and thinking about Smooth Rapids.
I know. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing to eat at Smooth Rapids?
They have really good catfish.
That's
Everybody told me that.
Oh, I'm the catfish connoisseur.
Listen, I love their catfish. It's always between them and Conjure Barbecue. But if you want that crispy, like when you crunch into it, that would be Smooth Rapids.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want, and I know this, everybody hates this word, but if you want, I feel like, and it's still moist, but if you want that like nice golden brown, moist catfish, that's Conjure. It just is. Sorry, I love everybody. Also, Prater's Barbecue has some really good catfish too. I love everybody's catfish. Oh gosh, yes.
Well, listen, I love their
I get it all the time on
wings. That's like
Fridays.
one of the best things that over there. But yeah, the catfish. So, what's your favorite thing to get at Smooth Rapids?
Well, that's a toss up. Right now, I'm on beef tacos, catfish, and the turkey burger.
Oh, the turkey burger.
Mm-hmm.
I love the it's the taco. It's shrimp taco with Mojo sauce. I love the Mojo sauce.
It's Mojo.
Oh man, it's the Mojo, baby.
It's seasoning.
Oh.
It's seasoning. It's Mojo.
That's what I was thinking of, Brian.
Me Mojo.
It's that spicy sauce they put on.
Oh yeah, it's almost like
It puts hair on your chest, Casey.
I already got plenty, dude.
It's plenty spicy.
That's why I don't eat a lot of spicy foods. But no, I've been enjoying that stuff. And I mean, if anybody hasn't tried out Smooth Rapids on their game nights, whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday,
Lord.
and or Thursday, we did Wednesday night last week, and we talked about this on the show last week. When we got third place, we called it the Feuding Family. The game, it's kind of like Family Feud, but I think it's called Survey something. And we played, and we got third place, and we argued the whole time on our answers, but it is what it is. That's why we call ourselves the Feuding Family.
It's always fun over at Smooth Rapids. Jimmy the Gang do such a wonderful job, and I love the layout. This time of year,
Oh, yeah.
kind of wrapping the summer up right now, and with Labor Day. I mean, we didn't even talk about what people did for Labor Day.
Gosh, no, we're going to talk about that tomorrow because it's already time to go. And I got something in the car for Casey, and I'm glad he was in town.
Yeah.
Yes, because I was going to go find your mom and drop it off. Okay. Real quickly, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.